All right, time to get serious.
Okay.
I guess we should get your fuel.
Oh yeah.
Get your hell yeah. We got just to set the scene for our fan base.
We're going. All right.
We are going. Just to set the scene for our fan base, we got 2 Yankee candles, full blast.
What are the scents?
All the winterberry and spruce and what?
Oh boy.
I can't even
What
see
distinguishes that to be a Yankee candle?
That's the company.
Oh.
Wake up.
Come on, dude.
I didn't
Never
know,
got your mom a Christmas present, dude?
Nah, you don't get her a Yankee candle out there, dude. Yankee, your Bay Area shit, you're getting chocolate candles, aren't you? Bitch, you're getting Ghirardelli candles that smell like a dark chocolate with hazelnut, the red square.
You know, it's actually I did get my mom candles for Christmas last year, but it was like pool scented and like fresh tennis balls.
Country club scented, you poor bitch. Something you'll never know.
Well, we
have a candle in our apartment that Adam got, and I don't know the scent, but the only thing it says is this candle was made by a gay man. And I don't think he uses it. I use it all the time. I'll light that shit and put a movie on. I'm all about candles now, dude. I'm like firmly in my 30s now.
Yeah.
And I get a candle. I get a low light. I get a lamp. I get all of the stuff because now it's just everything's too bright, bro.
Do you think it says? I mean, that's why I lit these candles because
You want any of this?
No,
Okay.
I'm good.
Sorry.
Thank you.
No. Wait. First of all, you can't just say stuff like that. So we just move on. There's too much light, or what was it?
Too much bright.
Too much bright. We were just like, yeah, and I was like, what are you talking about?
You get it. No, what the fuck do you mean? What am I talking about? We got low lighting. We got dirt bikes. We got.
I was right there with you. See, that's the thing. I know what the vibe should be, and these lights are like doctor office lights.
Yes, they are.
So I had to flick a couple candles lit, put on some dirt biking, so it's not too.
I feel like I've come off
sensual.
anti-dirt biking
Well,
by
and
saying
it's
nothing.
like, what's that?
I feel like I've come off anti-dirt biking. I'm pro the dirt biking.
Have you
and
ever?
I like all of this. I just didn't know the name of the candle, and I like
that's right.
I like light as well.
Yeah.
I mean, I think.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Go on.
I think I'm having a great time. I don't know.
Sure. Now, living like this is stressful, though. Living in low light is really hard. Like, I don't know. Do you wear contacts?
No,
So this might be a glasses guy's thing.
I'll step out.
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind.
Yeah.
But, like, dog, isn't it so hard to see in light like this?
Oh yeah, I mean
It's impossible.
Yeah. I mean, but for me, it's hard in most lights. Like I'm not.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like, but this is worse when you're living.
Oh,
when
yeah.
you're chilling, when you're just chit-chatting, click-clacking, this is nice. But
Yeah.
as soon as it comes to, oh, boy, I got to do my taxes or, like, I got to figure out where the bathroom is, it gets really tricky when you're a glasses guy.
Yeah.
You might want to flick on the fluorescence for that.
You have to, and
Yeah.
it's brutal, but you got to do it.
Yeah.
It's just necessary.
We got a candle. I like what you did with necessary there.
I felt like you took the air out of that word.
Well,
Like in the best possible way.
dude.
Like it just kind
Well,
of.
making it smaller and more efficient.
Oh.
Necessary.
Necessary.
It's just necessary.
It's like
this way.
Tuesday.
Tuesday. Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. I'm trying to think of another one like that.
Restaurant.
Nope.
Okay. You did the opposite. Actually. You added.
You exaggerated the middle syllable with a different vowel. You went from A-U to O.
Restaurant.
It's the rest O-rant. It's the rest of the O-rants. Do y'all introduce this or do you? I'm a fool. What? No, dude, don't do that.
Oh, you're right. Okay.
Have confidence in yourself.
I don't want to be like wrecking ball in this shit. I'm
No,
sorry.
you're-
Am I
no,
interrupting
no,
like the intro?
no.
Or?
No, this is how it was supposed to go.
All right, sick.
And I was just.
Yeah.
No, I'm not a fool. I'm really. I believe in myself. Don't
That's
worry.
awesome. I
Yeah.
don't believe in me.
Don't do that. It's the
No,
same thing.
I know it's tough, right? It's really tough.
We'll figure it out.
Trader Joe's right now has a candle that's scented like can of corn. That's what the scent is?
I'm done. No, I'm tapping out. No way. And do you work there too?
I do.
Okay, I love Trader Joe's. I get it. I think it's great. There comes a time when it's like, you've got to at least fucking act a little like an adult if you're going to sell food that people are going to consume. That's crazy, dude. Can of corn.
I know.
Yeah, dude, do you like the smell of burning metal? Like, that sounds terrible. Popcorn and burnt metal, dude. That sounds like a chemical compound that could wipe out fucking Sudan, man. That's not good.
Do you?
Sorry, what are the other flavors?
I don't. I mean, they
Sense.
got. I mean, there's like the classics like cedar and whatnot. But I just
Love that.
I like that
Cedar's
it's a
great.
can. Like they're not even going fresh corn.
No,
Honestly,
dude.
Even their scents have to be not preserved.
Is that? I guess that makes sense. All their shit is heavily preserved. Right? So Trader Joe's is probably super unhealthy, huh?
Yeah.
People, well, like
Yeah.
Max is anti TJs.
I know,
dude.
I know. You've grown up and outgrown Trader Joe's, but you know what? You'll get to a point where you get broken up, where you're like, oh, God, this is the only place I can go on food stamps that makes financial sense, and I can get a babka for free.
Dude, I'm not. It is without a doubt the best priced store I know. Like
Yes.
I can't fault it, but is the food healthy? No.
It's not about health. It's about
That-
caloric intake per dollar.
Wealth.
Yes, it's all about what is the most cost effective. And Trader Joe's is king there.
Sure.
Nobody else is doing that. You go to a Whole Foods, you're going to spend it's crazy how little you can get with $50 at Whole Foods.
Right.
It's crazy.
I don't think I've been to a Whole Foods in New York. I really don't.
It's a whole other world, dude. That's a tax bracket we're never going to be a part of. Whole Foods in New York is already more expensive because it's Whole Foods. And then they're going to fucking up the ante by being in New York, so they're going to price everything up. And then Amazon bought them, so it's like, well, we can do whatever the fuck we want because there's no financial risk to us if people stop shopping here.
Yeah.
And there's no Erewhon in New York. There's no higher... Well, there are. I guess there is, like... What's that one that I fucking love?
Wegmans.
Cinderia? No.
Oh,
Cinderella.
Cinderella. Dude, have y'all had some fucking meat from Cinderella?
No.
No.
It's unbelievable, dude. It is really something, but it is like 2 weeks' salary to buy a raw steak and a baguette. Whereas at Trader Joe's, I can get a babka and a baguette for like $6.
Really, the only time I'm going to Cinderella is to get candy for the movie theater at the Lincoln Square AMC.
You're going to Cinderella for that?
Well, that's the only thing in the area.
There's a Trader Joe's right there.
Well, I know, but I forget. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
it's like off the 72nd subway.
I know.
It's the first thing you see. Cinderella is 2 blocks north.
but it's right across the street from the
Sure,
AMC.
which is, and if you go right across the street without going 2 blocks north, you're at Trader Joe's
No, yeah, you're right. but
and a Rite Aid, which is.
I'm just
I
saying
mean,
that's
dude, if you're getting candy. I mean, you
I'm
might
just-
as well go to Rite Aid. I'm sorry, I don't mean to shit all over your candy.
No, guys, we got Max Fine on the pod
I was,
today.
I was just trying to
we
relate.
got
to
2 Max.
we
Fines
got
on the
Max Fine on the
podcast.
pod today.
But which one's which? You'll
Dude,
never know.
Yeah, they won't. Dude, story of our life.
Tell me about it, dude. And dude, it's coming up.
A lot.
Have I told you about the Next Stop shows?
Which, I mean, no.
Every time I do a Next Stop show, your picture is on the headline. And I have to fucking send a DM and be like, I now check because I'm like, it's happened every time so
Wow.
far. And I'm like, God.
Yeah,
damn. Dude, I had a spot. I did a Don't Tell once where I was like really on fire. I was like,
Is that the one that I got paid for?
maybe. I don't
Oh,
know.
sure,
'cause
sure.
That's happened a few times. Where
Okay.
I'm just like, I don't remember which one. But
Right.
it must have been because your picture was the one that went out on the website.
Oh, my God.
And I was like, fuck, man. Like, I was really banking on a few of these. And, I mean, dude, most recently, a girl came to see you thinking you were me.
Oh, wait, what?
Okay. Did you
She went to see you.
So she thought. So this was, were you in Ohio recently? Like
Yeah.
Ohio, Eastern Ohio, like Pittsburgh area?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wait,
Were-
the
were
woman
you
that
there?
tweeted at you?
No, I
Yes.
wasn't there.
No, dude, she saw me.
I know.
Oh, she was meant to
Max is
tweet
too
at
high.
me.
No.
Yeah, she came up to me afterwards.
I know. She tweeted at me before.
Okay.
and was like, "Hey, I can't,
Oh.
yes." And then, so what did she say to you?
She was like, I just found. She came up to me. Okay, wait. Explain the whole story. Explain the whole story.
I get a tweet earlier in the day, and I have a show in the city that's like, I was like closing a show, and I was like, all right, this isn't crazy that this girl's like, hey, Max Fine, I follow, she's followed me on Twitter forever, and she was like, I'm coming to your show tonight. And I was like, awesome. Didn't think twice that maybe it'll be in Ohio where another person with my name is performing. And then she tweets at me. She's like, I just found out there are 2 Max Fines.
That's...
Yeah.
And then she DMs me. She's like, yeah, hey, if you're ever in Pittsburgh.
That's...
What did she say to you?
Well, she left out that entire first half of the story. So she just came up to me after the show, and I did do well. And she was like, you were hilarious. And then I was like, thank you. And like, she was like almost like flirtatious.
Yeah.
And then she was like, I just found out there's another Max Fine. And I was like, what? And she was like, I tweeted at him. And I was like, in my head, I was like, yeah, you found out because I talked about it in my set. Like, I was like, and then she was like, she showed me, just found out there's another, like, she showed me, she tweeted. I was like, that's not my Twitter.
Yeah.
And she was like, I know. And I was just really confused. And I was like, okay.
I guess maybe there's a whole,
It's
so wild.
Oh, yeah. No.
It's just wild, and I don't know of anybody else dealing with this problem.
No,
I've known a few people that have had the same name in comedy.
Right.
But none of them stuck with it. And I was really banking on you quitting. I was like, yeah, this will be fun for him for 6 months, and then he'll get a job. Yeah. And boy, was I mistaken.
Nah, man. Well, the other thing is like, this is a good talk to have on the pod. I think this is to all the viewers. No, like sincerely, this is to all, right. Well, to all of the listeners. Thanks, man. That's what I mean, though. I like you.
I know it's a problem. It's a problem. I wish you were a dick. Yeah. I wish you weren't funny.
No, I wish. I think both of us were like I obviously you're a senior. Like obviously, like you outrank. Like you've done more, but it is like. It's my name.
I know.
Like it's your name. Like
that's why I've never asked you to do
like
anything,
exactly.
It's like I can't.
Like if we had the same jersey number or something,
that would be.
But it's
totally
like
different.
My name is Max Fine.
I know. So
your name is Max.
It's
Fine.
really fucking wild.
Yeah, and it's like that is not a little change.
No.
Like that's not like
No, it's really hard.
Yeah. And we've also now, and then also like you really do it. And I really do it.
Yeah,
yes, exactly. Like, and it was just that combo of like not only like. Yeah,
we have to like just tour together forever. I think that's the problem. You know what? If we sell ourselves as a co-headlining thing,
that would be kind of a fun.
It'll clear up any confusion. I mean, this is strictly for logistics. Fun, I don't give a fuck about fun, Max.
No.
I'm all about how do we make this obvious.
Yeah. Everyone will see the right Max Fine.
Exactly.
Everyone.
There's no chance of getting the wrong one.
I'll do that right here, right now. At some point, we do that.
Right here, right now, at some point.
Deal. And David Marco features, right?
Yeah, dude, come on, dude.
Dude,
and if
perfect.
we keep this a 3-person show, we can keep the money tight.
Did you find out about me from Bobby Condon? Was that how?
No, this might be a story we have. This might be a thing we talk about off mic.
All right. For sure.
Is how I found out about you. Because I don't want to. I'm trying not to talk as much shit in public.
No,
now.
sure.
But there's a whole thing.
For sure.
I'll be honest. That was something. The finding out about you, and this had nothing to do with you,
right.
was the day I decided to record an album.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, because I am it's a spite thing, and I'm driven entirely by spite. So like this thing happened, and I was like, well, I have to. Now I'm motivated to do something.
I mean, you know what I think is kind of the beautiful irony of that whole thing, though, and I think the funniest mix-up we have is when you released that hour. I got all the albums mailed to me.
Dude, that is the funniest thing I have ever. That is truly insane. And have you heard this?
Oh yeah, I've seen.
Were you living here at that point?
No, I wasn't.
Okay, yeah.
I literally have one of the first copies of your album.
I know. it was so weird because I got all the other shit mailed to me that was supposed to be mailed.
Well, you know what it was though?
That you ordered one.
Yeah, because I was like, I gotta get the Max Fine,
Yeah.
and then they were like, here you are.
Yeah. Why don't you control the library?
Well, we can't just give them one.
Well, the
It's his
the
album.
funniest thing is also because that's so stupid. I was like, "There's no way that's why this is." And so when I got I was like, "He must have really elaborate packaging."
Could you imagine?
Yeah, like, it is
I got a
great.
75-pound package that gets shipped every time somebody buys a vinyl.
That also, but
for
that,
$20.
But also, I don't do now. Do you think that makes more sense than me getting shipped every single
No.
one? Exactly.
that was so funny. Like, because
It's insane.
I couldn't believe it because like it was right after they sent because the label also sent me like a hoodie and they'd sent me the test pressings like when they first made them, and I was like, well, surely they know my address.
I FaceTimed you.
I know
was like,
because it didn't even cross my mind that I didn't have them.
I was like, I think I have all of
I
your
couldn't
albums.
believe that. That was so funny.
Anyway, yeah, I didn't realize it was the day you decided to tape one. That is crazy.
It was definitely and the same thing. It's like how I decided to like ask for an audition at the Cellar. It's like I'm all spite. I gotta be angry at somebody to get anything moving, and it's a problem now because I'm not as angry anymore, and I want to be furious with somebody.
And everyone's being too good to you.
No, that's it's not about that. Well, that is a big part of it. Nobody has slighted me in my brain where I'm just like, fuck this guy. I need to fucking do something. Everybody's just. I'm just not going out as much, so I can't be like offended by people, which sucks, dude. I really thrive when I'm angry.
So is that the type of thing that'll get you riled up? Is like an offhanded comment at a party or a bar or something that'll make you go like, I'm gonna be so successful?
A little bit, but it's got to be a little bit more than that. It's got to be like there has to be in my head actual I'm trying to think of the right word. There's got to be intent when somebody like does something. I have to believe that it is actually like malicious, and it has to be personal. And it's like those are the things that drive me. Is like if somebody, even if it can be something as simple as like, oh, you're not going to shake my hand. Fuck you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do something like
I'm gonna do the Tonight Show.
Yeah, exactly. I need somebody to. I don't know what I need. I need somebody to hit me or something. I need somebody to really fucking make me angry because god damn it, I'm not moving forward fast enough. Anyways, what's new with you guys?
Max found on the pod today.
Welcome.
What's up, man? Well, this is going back a minute. We were going back to the AMCs.
Oh yeah, brother. You know this is my favorite thing to talk
Well,
about.
no, but
oh, you at one battle after another?
Yeah.
Are you talking about this? With
No.
your water bottle?
Oh no, I was no.
We
but
already covered
can't.
that.
Oh, you did?
Oh
But
yeah,
you
you better
fuck.
believe that was fodder for.
It was so funny to watch a woman be like, because I was watching the whole time and I was like, is he really gonna make a scene about this right now?
Dude, I just lost that water bottle 2 days ago. I had that thing for
you
years.
Left it because at least you would have known what scene it was in forever. Because you know they're not cleaning up.
No,
on
I
it.
mean the thing is you're definitely right. Like I don't know why I was like this has to be taken care of. But also I was so just frustrated. I was like how did that happen?
Dude.
Like it just I literally I've never had something like go into the abyss before. Like it was just
man.
gone.
You've never had something go between like your driver's seat and your center console?
No, I've had that, but that I could get that. It's more like I've never had like keys drop down like a storm
your
drain.
Keys were oh,
like
I see
that
what you're
type of
saying.
like it was just like, oh, that was out of nowhere.
It was so funny.
It was
dude.
so
funny. Because I was like, because it was happening during the trailer that the woman came in, and I
Yeah.
was like,
And then
is she gonna fucking do this during the movie that I've been waiting for like a year to see? Like, I was starting to be like,
some dude with my name dropped his water bottle through his seat.
I was so sure. I was like, she'll stop if the movie starts. Because like that was the thing. I was getting ready to be like, Max, you're gonna have to wait 3 hours. All right, you can have some of my soda. You can chill. But if this woman is still trying to fix this and dig out your water bottle when the fucking revolution begins,
dude.
I'll fucking flip my shit out.
Credit where credit's due. That woman absolutely speared it, though.
She
My
was so fast.
And
It was so quick.
dude, I can't express to you. I mean, because that's an insane man's request. I went up to the snack guy, and I was like, "Hey, I don't know how to explain this, but in the arm piece of my chair, I put my water bottle there, and it fell through the seat. Like it fell through." And he was like, he just looked at me. He was like. And he just turned around, grabbed a water bottle, and handed it to me. And I was like, no. I brought my own water bottle.
Dude, if you had said that part to me, I would have been like, why did you buy a soda, bitch?
Dude, no. And then he was like, all right, and called his manager. And also, I was high as a kite. And the whole time I was like, this sounds so stupid. It is really stupid, but it did happen.
And it is on them for leaving a gaping hole.
I was like, I don't think I'm in the wrong here.
You were not in the wrong. I was more concerned. I was like, does this woman even care about the movie that I want? Because I was like, I get it, dude. This sucks, and it's not your fault. And honestly. If it was me, I probably would have walked away and forgotten about the water bottle entirely. So I'm with you on this.
Well, also, it was just like, it was also because I was just like, oh, dang it. Like, I was like, oh, I could have just sat in one different chair. Like, none of this had to happen.
Sure.
It didn't. Like, this doesn't matter. Oh, anyways.
No, it's every decision leading up to that could have changed everything, right? Like, had I not smoked weed, had I not seen this movie, had I, finished college, had I done, whatever it becomes. Yeah.
If you stayed in the Navy, you never would have been dealing with that.
Dude, what's crazy
you
is
had a fucking water bottle attached to your goddamn jacket, dude. If you were in the Navy, you never would lose that thing. It's called a canteen at that point.
Dude, my buddy, who I did ROTC with, that quit as well. He texted me this picture of this guy we did training with once, and he just finished being in the Navy. He's like, and it's like our buddies are like veterans now.
Oh, that's so scary.
And it's just like, oh my god, it's been that long. And this was the craziest. This guy's name was
Max Fine.
Dude. Could you? I mean, wow.
I told you there is another guy. There's a video of like the most racist comic I've ever seen on Long Island named Max Fine.
Did you think that was gonna be?
Initially, yeah, because I had seen that years ago, and I was like, "Oh shit, this guy moved to the city."
He's ready to bring his takes.
Yeah, dude, about how he thinks Asian people shouldn't drive. It's crazy. I don't know if that video is still up. I think I shared it a few times. Like this is not me. Wait, David, where are you from?
I'm from Florida.
Oh,
South
shit.
Florida. Mm-hmm.
What part?
Boca Raton.
Boca Raton?
You know it?
Of course. I've got Jewish grandparents.
Dude, oh, yeah.
Dude.
Yeah,
Boca.
Man. Boca.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah. The rat's mouth.
I didn't know people grew up there.
Psh, they do, and I did.
Whoa.
And I came here. No, yeah, there's a bunch of use, because there's a college right there, too.
Yeah.
And, it's like, I feel like all the old people are sort of
dying.
Yeah,
that's what they do.
And relegated to, like,
Boynton
West
Beach.
I lived in Boynton too, actually.
Oh, dude.
Oh, so you know the area.
Oh, brother, let's see. I've been to quite a few Jupiter Hammerheads minor league baseball games.
Okay.
I've been to Boca. I've been to Boynton. I've been to Delray. I've been all over. Wait, there was a place in Delray Beach. There was a restaurant called Boston's. Did you know this place?
Oh yeah.
Best French fries I've ever had.
Yeah.
Ever. And I have not had them since I was like 8 years old, and I think about them once a week.
On Atlantic Avenue.
Maybe. I believe that.
I'm telling the truth, I swear.
I know that's right. That's not the water bottle? I'm sorry.
Max tried to sneak in a sip of water.
Dude, you know what's so funny?
It's the same water bottle.
No, I know. It's because I love the model.
The model. Let me see what makes.
He's a fan of the brand.
Oh, it's an algae. You didn't get a different color though. Like.
No, sticker,
like I said, I love the the whole thing about it.
Because like every time if I'm getting the same thing, I like to switch it up.
No, I mean, honestly, no.
I've got.
I mean, dude. So I thought I lost my old one. I'm sorry, I cut you off.
No.
I thought I lost my old. I've had that thing for like 3 years. Thought I lost that old one like a year and a half ago. I was like, damn. So I ordered another of the exact same. Then I found it like a couple days later, and then I've just had this one waiting in the chamber the whole time.
Dude, I like that. I like having a bonus Nalgene.
Yeah.
I lost my Nalgene in Atlanta. I think was it. Yeah. No, I lost it. It was a Phish concert. I lost my last Nalgene at a Phish concert in Forest Hills, and then I bought a new Nalgene at a Phish concert in Atlanta.
There you go.
Gotta, always stay Phish Nalgened.
Absolutely.
But
You need to hydrate at those shows.
Yeah, you really do. I mean, dude, you've talked about that, right?
Yeah, have I? I've certainly talked about it. I don't know if I've talked about it on the... Have we talked about it on the pod? Do you remember?
Maybe ages ago.
I
We've
mean,
been
I
doing
think
this
you
in
and
a
I...
while.
Yeah, I mean...
How long have you guys been doing this?
This is over a year now.
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't think we missed 1 week earlier.
You're
but
fucked.
I know. I
You're
know.
fucked forever.
Well,
Dude, our dozens of fans were pissed.
I need...
Bro, dozens is way more than I think I've ever had.
No, dude. Well, dude, you have... Not even... You have so many stories that I think are some of the funniest stories. And I've like literally written out a couple. I was like, if we could get you to tell them on here in some ways. But one of them is
the Phish thing.
No, not the
Oh.
Phish. Well, I mean, yeah, yes, but like when you just say, because you did have a good pod going for a while in the minivan, and
Sure.
Dude, that story, I don't remember how, but someone running into you on the subway after you like hit your head.
Oh,
It's
dude,
like-
no,
like,
it wasn't
it's
that they
stories
ran
like-
into the subway. That was I fainted.
That's okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't. I just remember dying this one time you told me
Dude,
about it.
oh yeah, man. So I I was going through a breakup, which I'm always going through, it seems.
Wasn't there something that happened on stage one time when we joked about your breakup? Or I didn't understand it.
Yes.
I
yes,
don't. How did that
remember
go?
What you said, but like
There was something that was.
I remember saying like I was going through a breakup, and you took it to mean something completely different.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't remember, but that was very fun. And it was, but you said like congratulations or something. Like you said, like it sounded like I was talking about something positive.
Yeah,
in your head. I
and
was
you
like,
look devastated.
what? Yeah, no.
So picture Max is like, oh man,
Yeah, dude. Oh, word, hey.
good for you, man.
Yeah, hey, man. Come on, man. No,
Yo.
so I was like going through this breakup, and there was a kratom bar in the East Village called Kava Sutra, I think, and they had sold me. Have you guys ever done kratom?
No.
It depends. If you take a little bit, it's like coffee. If you take a lot, it's like heroin, right? And they gave me what I thought was a one serving, and it was like 10 servings. And I'm listening to this album like that was really fucking like hitting me hard during this breakup. And I'm walking down the subway steps at Astor Place, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna fucking faint. I haven't eaten anything today. Like I'm about to black out. So I walk back up the steps, and there's like scaffolding above me, right? So there are all those like construction poles and shit. And I black out on the street. On my way down, I hit my face on these poles. I like just beat the shit out of myself on the way down, and I come to, and this guy's like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" And I'm like, "No, I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm about to." And he's like, "We gotta call an ambulance." Like, do not call an ambulance. I'm fine. And then I black out again, and then I come to. I'm like, "No ambulance, no ambulance." He's like, "Okay, don't worry." He goes, "Don't worry, dude. I do improv."
What is that?
I don't know. I still don't know. And then like
I'll just play a doctor.
yeah. I'm like, yeah, okay, cool, man. And we're talking, like I'm starting to come to. I'm starting whatever. And he's like, well, you can't take the subway, man. Get a car. Like at the very least, take a car. And I was like, okay. And he's like, where do you live? And I was like, Crown Heights. He's like, oh, I live in Crown Heights. I was like, well, let's, here, you can ride back with me, whatever. Whatever. And we're in this Uber, and he's talking about, so I was like, so you do improv? And I was like, yeah, I do stand up. And he was like, oh, wait a minute. And he listened to that podcast. He listened to our old podcast. And he was like, yeah, dude, I know who you are. And I was like, oh, cool, man. Well, I'm severely concussed, I think. want my autograph that's not going to look good? And then I was like, kind of half expecting him to at least like split the cost of this car with me, and he didn't. I was like, this bitch just got a free ride.
From his favorite podcast.
I mean, he never said that he, like, it was his favorite. I'll give him that. But it was like, all right, cool, man. And then he was like, check in with me tomorrow. Make sure that, so I know you're okay. And then I texted him, and he did not respond. I was like, oh, fuck. All right. I think I just ruined the character for him. But, yeah, dude, that was wild. I forgot about that, mostly because I was concussed. But, yeah, dude, that was a fucking time.
Yeah, dude. I remember I needed to hear it. Thank you. That's so funny.
Happy to be of service.
You just have some. Yeah, dude. You'll just tell me stuff, and I'm like, I don't know one person that's done that.
But you know what, dude? Here's the. I was talking about this with somebody last night. That's a really fun way to live for a while. It does get to be like okay, I should probably stop living for the story.
Right.
But it's so hard not to.
Sure.
I got all these fun things to talk about, and it's the only way I know how to discuss things at parties because, God, if somebody talks to me about anything professional, I'm like, who gives a fuck, dude? Like, even when it's creative, like, I've got friends that do, like, marketing, or I've got friends that do video production, and they're, like, stressed about it, and I'm like, bro, fucking whatever, dog. Let's talk about dicks. Let's talk about, like, times we've run into things that we shouldn't have or whatever. Dude, I got fucking accosted on the train the other night.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
What happened?
Max Fine on the pod.
Dude, I was with, you guys know Mike Racine?
Yeah.
So Racine and I are on the train, and we're just talking. Like, and this guy comes up to us. He's got, like, a flat bill hat with a keychain on it of a feather. And he starts, like, squaring up against Mike, and Mike is like, all right, man, all right. The guy's like, I'll fucking kill you and all this. You know, he's like, I could break you and shit. And then he's getting off the train at the next stop, and he looks at me, he's like, and you Woody Allen looking motherfucker.
Damn.
I'll kill you. And I was like, all right, dude. And I was so high, I was like, cool, man. Because this has happened a few times, too. God damn it, man. Like, Harris Alterman and I got into it once with a guy on the train. We were just standing there, and this guy told me that, dude, it was so funny. Because Harris and I were dressed in the same outfit, accidentally. It was, like, all denim.
That's a tough one to
tough. I know. And this guy is, like, talking to us about how we're racist and shit. We're like, what the fuck, man? And so we're like, fuck this. Let's just get off the train and go to the next car. And we go to the next car. This guy comes in through the next door, starts walking up to us as the door is closing. Harris goes up, tries to get out as the door is closing, gets locked in.
Oh, no.
Turns around, and it was one of the funniest things I've ever seen. I mean, had something happened, it wouldn't have been. But, like, the guy walks by, and he looks at me. He's like, why are you sitting next to her? Just this random lady on the train. And I was like, I don't know, man.
Why'd it have to be her, man?
Why'd it have to be her? And then Harris was just, like, freaking out in the corner. And this has happened a few times, I guess. But yeah, it happened the other night with Racine, and like I was talking to him, I was like, "You handled that great," and he was like, "I didn't feel like I was holding it together." Like, no, you did, man. But y'all ever deal with that on the train?
Well, Max had a guy said you were looking at him, right?
Yeah, he was a bigger, aggressive man, and I caught eye contact with him, and then immediately at that point he looked angry. Mm-hmm. So then I kept looking, and then I went back to be like, is he angry? And then he was still staring right. He was like, what you looking at? And I was like, no.
Was he Japanese?
No.
Let's just say
Adam did that to me the other day when I walked in and told him this story. Adam was like, was he Japanese? I was like, bro. This is crazy. That's one of the craziest things anybody's ever done. You're a lunatic.
I had a guy
Don't put baby in a corner.
I know, dude. It's the ultimate corner for baby. And Adam will hold you there, dude.
Yeah. It really. I mean, I was like, there is no answer other than the truth.
I know, dude. It's the hardest thing. Anyways, someone came up to you on the train?
Well, I had a guy. I was like, I was sitting down on like, at the end of the car, the 2-seater.
Yeah.
I was sitting on the 2-seater, and there was a guy on the other 2-seater right across from me, and I'm just like looking around, and then I made eye contact with him, and he just looks at me and goes like this. Just shushed me. And then
were you being loud?
No, I wasn't saying anything. No one was saying anything. And then it was like 6 a.m. going to work. And then I'm like, so then I look away because I'm like, I don't know. And then I look at him again, and then he just hits me with this. The no wag.
Yeah, so for what it's for listeners, David is doing the Dikembe no.
Which is what
That's
he did.
great.
Yeah.
Well, I've seen a few things happen on the train, but like when somebody approaches you, it really is like
Scary.
It's scary, but I will say this: every time it's happened to me, someone has like I've never been that nervous because there are always people on the train,
right?
And like there was like when that guy was yelling at me and Harris, this woman next to us was like, "Stop yelling at them! They're not doing it." And she was like, "You're gonna take." The guy was like, "You're gonna take their side." I mean,
do you know what the guy who looks like that guy did to Farrah Fawcett?
Dude, I saw some crazy lady on the bus the other day that was like cracking the whole bus up. It was like a stand-up routine, dude. So the bus doors close and we're like the next block over, and this woman runs up and she's like banging on the window to try and get in, and he keeps going. He's like, I'm on my route. And this woman's sitting directly in front of me on a packed bus. I'm like, my crotch is like in her face. And she's just like yelling at this bus driver, like, "You don't know what she's running from. How could you not let her in?" And then a couple stops later, this guy gets on the bus, and he's at the front, and he works for the MTA in some capacity. He's got the patch on. And she's yelling, and then this guy's like, "Ma'am, we got to just keep the bus moving and shit." And she's like, "You have no idea. She could be running from this, that, and the other." And then she goes, "And as a black man, you should know your history." And then turns to the guy next to her, who's white. She goes, "As a black man, you should know your history." And then looks at him and goes, "No offense." And then just keeps yelling. And, dude, the entire bus lost it. Like, as soon as she said "no offense," I could feel the bus driver tap the brakes from laughing, just like everybody is just cry laughing at this point. And so is the guy she's yelling at. And she's like, "You don't know me." He's like, "I'm trying to know you." Oh man, it was so funny, and like to the point where I was bummed to get off at my stop. I kind of want to ride this a little longer.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that's the best part. Like, I took my headphones out. I was so excited. I love shit like that, dude. That's the best. When you're not involved, but everybody's a part of it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
I mean, David got accosted. We were walking, and you got yelled at by a kid on a bike.
That's the worst.
Oh my God, yeah.
That was...
it was like he was like a 10-year-old kid. I know he called me fat. I don't know what he said exactly.
I think it was something, "You fat bitch." Like, just like...
Yeah, and he was like riding by, but I was just walking on the sidewalk.
And just walk, and he was also
he just rode by.
He was also like a tubby kid, and it was so out of left field. It was like, "Hey, you fat..."
And then kept riding, and then we just had to keep... I was like, well, that's unfortunate.
That is tough. It is tough.
Because I don't even get to, like, fight back.
What are you going to say to a 10-year-old? That's what makes it really hard, is when kids do shit. Like, there's always, like, some 15-year-old that'll do the thing where he, like, gets in your face real quick.
Yeah.
Like, that happens once every 6 months. Someone does that to me.
Yeah.
And it's always like, what are you going to do? Like, I don't know. The last time somebody did one, I just, like, I think I called him a butt munch, and he was like, "What?" And then I kept walking. But I don't know. I always flinch and feel like a pussy, dude.
Well, you should flinch, because the day you don't is the day you actually get hit.
I guess, but sometimes I'm just kind of like, just fucking hit me, dude. Like,
Yeah.
give me a fucking knock. I've never been punched, so, like, for real. And I'm kind of like, I am at that age now where I'm like, am I a bitch for? Have you guys ever been in a fight?
No.
One time in 6th grade in the bathrooms, there was a kid, or it was the locker room, gym locker room, and this kid was peeing at the urinal, and my friends were like, you should push him into the urinal. And I was like, no, I'm not going to do that, guys. That's stupid. And so then I'm washing my hands, and he comes up to me, and he's like, heard you're going to push me into the urinal.
Whoa.
I know. And I was like, no. Like, before I could even speak, he just uppercutted me in the gut.
Oh.
And then we just started tussling on the ground and whatever. And then, like, I did the thing. For some reason, when I was a kid, did you guys ever imagine, like, what you would do if someone broke into your house when you were a kid?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, like, my plan always was that I would, like, pretend like I was crazy, like I was glad that they, like, broke in, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so that's kind of what I did with him, like, where I got up and I was like...
Oh, you did, like, the full Tyler Durden.
I did
you
the,
went
like,
full Fight
yeah,
Club,
yeah,
and you were like...
I laughed and, like, gave him, like, this look, and I was like, is that all you got? But, like, everyone already was, like, broken.
He's gone, dude. Like, he's, like, 20 feet away. You're looking the wrong way.
It was under my breath, and it was 3 days later.
Yeah, dude. After you caught yours.
But we had respect after that. We would see each other in the hallways and give the nod.
That's interesting, because, like, I don't know, man. Wait, have you been in a fight, Max?
No.
The one time I was, like, on course to get punched in the face, I had tried to start a fight club in my friend's basement on his birthday.
Yeah.
And me and this one guy are fighting, and all that happened, I punched him once, hit him in the shoulder, broke my pinky immediately. And he was like, I didn't even feel it, man. Like, and my pinky is still deformed from it. And that's the only time I think I've been in a fight. But
Dude,
now.
my younger brother, and I think this is such a funny thing. It's such a testament to truly how he can get under people's skins. He was at a college bar, and there was this guy, and he admitted he was a bit drunk, and everyone was a bit drunk, and he was talking to this guy was with his girl, and his girl was talking to my brother, and my brother, and they were just having a conversation, but obviously, my brother was like, maybe he was being a little flirty or whatever, that stuff. And I can't remember exactly how it went, but somehow it ends up my brother is being asked by them to take a picture of them,
Okay.
and the guy goes, take the picture, and my brother was like, say please or something like that, and the guy turned around and choked my brother.
Holy shit.
You always think you're gonna get punched. You just got like Vader grip.
That's
Whoa.
way scarier.
Dude, and my brother was like, my brother must have really pissed this dude off.
Yeah.
And I was like, how was it? My brother was like, it was only lasted 2 seconds because everyone jumped on him because he was choking.
I like that he still asked to take the picture.
Yeah.
Hey, we're not done,
And
man.
dude, and like the guy, he would see the guy around sometimes. He was like, I shouldn't have choked you. And I was like, you would get choked.
But choking is so much.
Not even behind the back, like eye to eye
That's
choke.
crazy, dude. That's crazy. Because like when you get punched, it's like
Yeah.
there's an instant, but a choke, it's like
Sit in
I
it.
have had time to think about what I'm doing as I'm doing it, and I'm not done.
That's so much more.
Crazy.
That's so much more personal than anything.
Yeah, dude.
When my brother he's the only person I know that's like gotten choked.
I watched a friend get choked.
For real?
Yeah, it was a drunken tussle that got a little too tussly.
Yeah, sure.
And it was.
But was it? Do you know if it was a force grip?
It was a behind thing.
Yeah, there's
That's more
something
traditional.
really visceral about eye to eye
dude.
choke.
You watch the life leave their body, dude. It's terrifying. But you know what? That's more respectable.
Yeah.
Sure.
I can appreciate.
No,
that.
that's a move that's real. Like a punch feels like the most That's the most offensive move. Like you're on.
Slap is the most offensive.
Oh my!
Then a one-handed face choke.
He's saying like disrespectful. Right?
Oh.
That's what
Yeah,
you're saying?
yeah.
I'm saying the most aggressive maybe
Oh, yeah.
is the choke.
Yeah, choke is beyond.
More than a punch.
Yes, 100%.
But I think a punch is more aggressive than a behind the back choke. Maybe a front choke is
nothing tops front choke.
nothing
dude.
tops front choke.
Nothing tops. Front
Nothing
choke.
top.
That's the kind of thing that you do. You mean it.
Yeah.
There's
For sure.
no mistakes.
Yeah.
It's like out of a movie. It's
Yeah.
like It kind of like reminds me because like the only thing that would have been better if he finished and did like a choke slam.
Yeah,
You know, which I
Yes.
always think about that because people always WWE wrestling people are like it's fake, it's whatever, but. Have you ever watched wrestling and thought about like how insane it would be if people fought like that in real life? Like if there was a bar fight. And people,
Yes, dude. When people are like, "It's fake," I'm like, "Good,
Yeah.
good."
These guys are like.
Can you imagine millions of people tuning in to watch these guys do this for real?
Imagine a tombstone pile driver on like a hard bar floor.
Right,
You would
dude.
kill that
I
guy.
would kill you the first time. The first time. And I think about that shit all the time. Like, oh my God, if people were watching this, first off, there wouldn't be enough wrestlers. They'd be fucking going through them like goddamn candy on dots, dude. It's like, I mean, that would be fucking nuts. And also, the argument of like, no, video games don't make kids violent. It's like, I don't know. We watch people murder each other
Yeah.
for entertainment at its highest value. Like, yeah, I guess maybe there is a violence problem in this country, and I don't know why. That would be nuts. I'm so glad it's fake. And anybody that says that like that's killing the fucking vibe of, and I'm not even a wrestling guy.
No, me neither. But I
Max
mean, I
Fine
was
on
when
the
I was a
pod
kid. And that is, as a kid, that is the first hardship is learning that it's fake. Like that is worse than Santa. Like I didn't, because like they're the coolest people ever. Like I remember I would look up like the Undertaker on, like I would look up their stats and shit, and it would like say their little bio, and it said like can you know the Undertaker? You guys know the Undertaker?
I'm aware of the
Yeah.
Undertaker. I wouldn't say that I'm familiar with his work.
Well, he's a scary, like eyeliner, dark.
Oh yes,
Ding.
yes, I know the
Yeah.
Undertaker. Isn't he dead?
No. Well, there's no killing the Undertaker.
Right.
First of all.
Okay.
But-
let me rephrase. Is the guy that plays the Undertaker dead?
No. I think he has a podcast now, which is hilarious.
God damn it! Dude.
Everybody has a podcast, but let's get another bone burning. But it said he was, because like his whole thing was that he was scary, and it said that he was from Death Valley, California. And I was,
In the character bio.
yeah, and I was like, damn, that's so.
Meanwhile, he's from
so
Omaha,
sick.
Nebraska.
No,
or
yeah,
some
I mean,
shit.
so,
Like,
like,
it's like,
he was like a theater kid.
yeah, his parents loved him. Like this is all just a rebellion to parents loving. I really believe that's like something like that. Like your parents either have to be too supportive or not present. Period.
Yeah.
There's no middle ground.
Yeah.
For those guys. You guys see Iron Claw?
Yep.
I haven't.
I used to be a brother.
What's that?
I used to be a brother.
Dude, I had the total wrong reaction to that movie.
For real?
Yeah, I walked out of that theater and was like, I have to become the most cut and jacked person of all time. And I started going to, like, I was going to the rock climbing gym every day. Just like, I
Wow.
got to do this. I have to become so much stronger than anybody that's ever existed. And this will make her come back. You know, all that good
Right.
stuff.
Well, it's funny because I just saw you celebrated 100 classes of yoga. So
So
clearly,
you're still on your journey.
No, so it took to you. I mean, that's
Oh,
huge.
yeah. Well, also, hot yoga fucking rocks, dude. Have
Yeah.
you guys ever done it?
Max did recently.
You did?
Not. Yo. Oh no, you're right. It was. Yeah, I guess it was yoga. I don't know. It was like surprisingly active. Like it wasn't.
Very active.
Yeah, dude. It was like a lot of like
Where'd you go?
core power.
Oh.
My friend had a
Core power. I don't like core power.
I mean, I was embarrassed, man. I mean,
Yeah.
these ladies almost entirely were just kicking my butt in a cool and like, thank you. And I was sweating an ungodly amount.
I don't think core power gets hot enough, and I also, for real, and also it's too much like
Don't
a
laugh.
Barry's boot camp sort of a thing.
I've never done a Barry's boot camp.
Well, core power is very like. There's no like relaxing aspect to it. There's no like peaceful aspect.
Right.
It's loud music, and they're like, "We're stretching together."
Yeah.
But like the place I go, dude.
Whoa! Wait,
that
can you run that back one more
We're
time?
stretching together.
Oh, I loved
Yeah,
that.
that's what core power is.
All right.
Whereas at my place, it's like we're stretching together, but it is still really active. There's a salt wall.
Okay.
It's the
You
wall.
lick it?
I love. I just did my 100th class.
Wow.
Wait, you do lick it
No, lick it. I thought you said like it.
That makes
no,
sense.
but I
with
do.
his southern accent.
I do. This we got to touch
You
on
lick it?
this.
How you lick that thing?
I mean, I really do. Like, I think about it a lot because, like, have you guys ever had a salt lamp?
Yeah.
Did you lick it?
No, I didn't lick it.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah, me neither. For sure. Yeah.
But it was my girlfriend's, so I didn't want to
she's-
disrespect her.
Oh, and
lamp.
she's watching you all the time. Huh?
She was like a
sounds
hot.
like she's got you under her thumb where you can't lick her lamp.
She watched that thing like a hawk. Max.
I get it, dude. I might get another salt
Well,
lamp.
they kind of
There
look
you go,
dirty
Well, they are dirty.
Yeah, you've been licking them all the time.
until you clean them like a cat.
You got, yeah, dude. It's the only way to clean them. Soap is not good for salt.
No, it's.
It's a well-known fact.
And I knew that.
I've always said that. Yeah, Max, I do want to cover your Southern accent because as a guy who also has a faint Southern accent, who's also from the Bay Area,
Yeah.
I don't understand how you got yours because I at least moved to Atlanta when I was 3 and like
Right.
I earned it.
Yeah. No. I mean,
Do your parents talk like that?
Dude, kind of. Like, that's the thing. Because when I first met him, I was like, oh, he's like a big Bargatze guy or whatever. Like, that's kind of what I assumed. And then I met his brother, and his brother's like, howdy. I'm like, what? And then I met his mom, and like they all, because they all say museum. They don't say museum. They go, we went to the museum today, right? And I never.
well, my brother and I said, my mom. It drives my mom crazy. Actually, you.
No, your mom said it.
Did
bro,
she
at
really?
dinner? She said museum, and
That's awesome. I
she
didn't-
kind of has one
makes me
too. Not
proud.
as bad as the brothers.
Where's your mom from?
San Francisco.
Dude,
I think it's just like their block.
I mean, but that makes
Bedroom. It
makes
sounds
me
like the
feel good,
bedroom. It's
and I
like-
think without a doubt, I definitely have it like the most exaggerated. But like,
why though?
I literally, not even as I remember like as a little kid, I have no idea like this because I like when I was like 2 or whatever, I went to like speech therapy because like I had a lisp and like they were. And
Wait a minute. Is your accent more of a mumble?
yeah, dude, I mumble all the time. Like it's
No, you don't.
I do. The amount of people that have told me I mumble like all the time, like. Yeah,
I can attest. Sometimes I'll help him edit clips for him,
Yeah.
and I'll make my own clips too. And there's a feature on the video editing software that'll transcribe it. It cannot understand him.
No.
It understands me perfectly. It cannot.
I
Understand
do
him.
mumble like it.
I never really understood that. So you don't really have a Southern accent.
No, I promise none of this is a bit like this is.
I know it's
but,
not a bit, but
No, but like in the way that I get. But it does sound like I talk so like it is. It does sound like it is like
I didn't realize
I
that
do
it was
mumble.
a mumbling thing.
I
That
mumble.
makes so much more sense to me now. See, this is why I've been trying to get to the bottom of these things because I slip into mine when I get like, I mean, dude, I'll fucking go into this and then I can't get myself out.
oh yeah.
I did this thing, dude, the other night where like this stops becoming a voice and it becomes a whole person, and it gets scary.
Yeah.
I totally went off on this crowd the other night, and not even in like a mean way. I just started making up a backstory for this guy about not going to Thanksgiving because he went to college, and. You know, tale as old as time. And I couldn't fucking get out of it. Anyways, yeah, dude, we got motocross going. We got shit. These
Max
kids-
Fine on the pod.
Yeah,
We got a lip of Zen pack.
shit. No, the Zen's on top of the coffee mug now. 'Cause,
Okay.
I want to savor it a little bit.
Yeah.
I
mean, you
think-
could always have a second.
But
Oh, shit. Don't you tempt me with a good
Dude,
time.
I'm not afraid.
that's honestly that's what I should say though, because dude, the amount of times that people are like, "That's weird, you have a Southern accent," just be like, "No, I mumble."
I think, seriously,
No.
you should say that. You should do a bit about that.
That's kind of fun. Like
It's very funny.
I'm not
'cause-
Southern. I just mumble,
Yeah, I think it's very funny.
and it's funny that that's close enough.
Yeah, dude. I was gonna say it really does like exaggerate the stereotype around the South. That's like, no, they're mumbling idiots.
Yeah,
That's
dude, you guys know Boomhouse. Like,
Yeah,
that's a guy
personally.
there, and I'm just not. I'm just.
but
the-
he still has the accent.
right.
You know, he
Well,
goes, "Oh,
David
right."
can attest this when they're like do a Southern accent. Like I don't know how to do a Southern
Yeah.
accent. Like I can't do.
What's
I think
your best?
I don't have. I just
Shit, it's kind of pretend like your voice is coming from the top of your mouth, like where the back of back of the roof of your mouth hits your throat. That's where you're gonna want to talk from.
I hear you.
You're getting there. It's not terrible.
Why, thank you.
Well,
Max,
you know, what's up?
I was gonna say Max does a really good Indian accent.
You do? Yeah, this is great. Let's hear it. Come on, man.
That's another was he Japanese question.
I know, but you know what? They're never gonna know which Max Fine it is.
Come on now.
I'm not gonna do the Indian
Why?
accent. I'm not. This is not the time to take a
That's
first
fair.
stab.
I'm not. Yeah,
This
okay.
is not a. You're trying not to insult people. I mean, there's.
No,
What do
I
I?
got you.
What do I? You know. But
You don't gotta do it. Don't
no,
do it. I'm not making you.
I was about to do it.
I know you were, and I was gonna be like, "Don't actually do it, man." I saw you going for it. I was like, "No, we're playing around."
Oh no, yeah, I was about to do it.
You can do it off mic all you want.
Yeah.
I won't tell nobody.
Well, you want to know something? You honestly want to know something? And this is gonna be crazy time to say.
I'm Charlie Kirk. Sorry,
Dude, for real. Dude, I'm in this acting class, right?
Uh-huh.
I take it, and they're the trick to like memorizing the scripts is there like you should do the you should read the script out loud, but you should do it like quiet or loud or like in like funny voices or like in different like stand in one part of your room or do it in front of the mirror. And something I have taken to is reading my scripts out loud to myself in an Indian accent.
I love that. I love that.
I won't do it for
found out?
and
No, I was just messing with it.
I've
I didn't even know
I've
this.
never shared that.
I love the idea that there's like
And-
your roommates are walking by here and you say some wild shit.
And it is like I honestly don't even think it's half bad. Like because there's something about with no one else in the room.
No, I get it.
Yeah,
get it. I
but
do it all
that
the
is a
time.
crazy thing I do to myself to learn, and it has helped me memorize
That's
scripts.
awesome. I've never tried that, but like, dude, you should hear the shit that Adam says when you walk by his room is crazy. Just because like I can never make out what he's saying, but I can always hear the voice, and then I can hear him make himself giggle. And it's so funny, dude. It's so funny.
Well, because like when you write, do you like say it out loud or do you
No.
just no?
I don't write like so. Because my thing is like I'm trying to get this new hour together, and right now, like the way that I write is I just have to kind of ramble on stage until I find something,
Yeah.
and then it becomes how do I tighten the story, and then what always happens, dude, is someone will give me a tag, and then it's like, oh shit, this just unlocked so much more to the bit. So all of my shit, like, I'm really bad about. I can't sit and write. I wish I could. But yeah, so it's like, basically, it becomes like once somebody like will tell me like this is a funny aspect to it. It's like I can write like 10 more tags and a punchline.
Yeah.
And wrap it because like yeah, dude, I can't talk to myself and like be funny. I hate everything I say. I don't think I'm funny.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So that's my. I don't know. What do you guys do?
I do have to talk to myself, but I
Yeah.
kind of do what you. I like ramble to myself in my room because I don't
Sure.
have the confidence yet to like do that on stage.
But are you able to tell what's funny?
Yeah, that's how I have to know. It's like sometimes if I just write it down, I can hear if it's funny when I say it, but I can't like in the right like that's why I have to say it out loud a million times. So I'll just ramble to myself, and then when I think I got something funny, I'll write that down,
Yeah.
and then I'll go back to rambling in my room. But it's really embarrassing because the walls are super thin and people can hear me.
Yeah, it's less people that are going to hear you at an open mic.
No, it's true. Yeah.
But, or maybe not, depending on the open mic. But like, I don't know, man. I'm like, because my thing is like, I think I don't write funny. I write something that like I think is like incredibly like, not poetic's the wrong word, but my shit I never write thinking something's going to be a joke. Like I've got these lines that like are not funny, but that's what I come up with.
Yeah.
And it takes like getting to those where I have to be funny to like earn saying those things.
Yeah.
That like that's where it all kind of comes together. Like I've got this thing I'm doing about like I'm trying to figure out about like my mom and the women I date. And like the line ends like, the line is always like, Freud says you date your parents, and it's like, and I love my mom, obviously, that's my mommy, but I hate the women I date.
Yeah.
And like, it's not funny.
Yeah.
But I just have I wrote that and I was like, I have to make this work.
Yeah.
And that's kind of how I write, is trying to make a line that I don't think is funny be a thing.
Yeah.
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 And also it's why I don't write jokes, because I'm just like, my whole thing is like, none of the shit I say is funny on paper. It doesn't translate on the page. It's all part of like, you have to like, it's sold as, an exaggerated version of me, and that's what makes it funny, not the fucking words, right? That's not true. That's not most people. Most people are actually just funny, and that's really hard for me.
Well, I think it's the opposite. I think that makes you funny. I think that makes you funnier if you like just have the regular thing, and then it's like you make it funny like by saying it, like you're not even trying to write funny, and then like the way you do it, because like I feel like I also feel unfunny, and I feel like that's why I feel like I have to like write, because I'm like, when I try to like riff on stage, it's just like I usually upset people, and I'm not even offensive. I just like am like,
I think, how long have you been doing it?
3 years.
Yeah, it's like, because when I started, I was like blackout drunk every time I went on stage.
Yeah.
Like, the first like 7 years I did stand up, I don't think I was sober. I was sober for like 3 months. But because of that, like, I think I kind of learned my shit was like, I'll just ramble until I find something. And this goes back to like, the problem with living for the story is it's not hard to say something crazy when you're drunk and you put yourself in situations like this so you have a story. And it's like, you can kind of be the drunk guy and figure that out. And I've kind of like just turned that guy into a guy that doesn't drink anymore on stage. And it's still that guy, and it's still me. But like, but like the problem is I'm very bad with scripts. I'm very bad with like writing sketch. I don't feel like I have the a brain that generates, right? I have to like live something before it's a joke.
Yeah.
What about you? Because you have some lines that like fucking destroy me.
Thank
and
you.
it's just like those, you got like these off the cuff things, because you do these not off the cuff, like side jokes, right?
Yeah.
That so many people do them in a way that's like really aggressive and almost like they're angry with the audience.
Right.
And I think yours are very like sweet. And I really like that. I'm not a fan of mean humor, so
no, me neither. I mean, I really like. Wow,
he's got a boy next door quality to him.
Yeah, but that's true. But like, how do you write those asides?
I think it's like, I don't know. Part of me is just kind of how my brain David had pointed out this really funny thing that I do if there's music playing, and I never noticed this, and we were just, it doesn't matter how silly nor serious the conversation is. When the song is playing and I'm talking, I'll be saying something like, I'm really proud of you for what you're doing, and then it'll be like, and I'll go, boogie oogie, and I'll get right back seamlessly into whatever I was talking.
Yeah.
I will just like, my mind works in these kind of like, these
but
like.
Are you able to like write it, or is it something that you pick up while you're talking? Like
both.
When you're telling the joke? Yeah.
Both. I'll think about it, and then honestly, a lot of the time, a lot of them do come on stage at some point where I'm just kind of like exhausted, and it just pours out of me.
That's how. Yeah.
And I'll write it. I definitely have written quite a bit of them, and I've also just said a bunch of them.
Yeah.
And I think the thing that I think I'm low key, truthfully, I'm kind of sassy. I think I'm sassier than I think it's kind of like that type of like way and I think that is me channeling that. I think that and my mom calls me anytime someone calls me sassy, I'm like, that's someone that's really spent time around me, because
I'm gonna be honest, I've never gotten any sass.
No, I don't think I'm like but I do think I can be sassy. Like that is like
sass me a little bit.
Oh man. I don't.
Go off. Tell me. What are you mad about?
No, but it ain't like. I just guess. I don't know. I thought sass is a good word for. I don't.
Sass is fun, dude.
But that's what I
cat
mean.
named
But
Sassy.
it's like, I think it's I think it's like playful. I don't know.
Yes, playful.
Playful. I guess playful. Yeah, I don't know.
Interesting.
But I think that like or to me, I like that aside humor. I like.
I do too.
I like it, and
My favorite. I've got like 2 jokes of mine that I think I've got asides, and they're my favorite ones.
yeah, it's fun.
Yes, it's the best.
Yeah, dude. It was just. It kind of gives a glimpse into your mind as to what you're thinking. Like, I don't know. It's and do you watch a lot of comedy?
I have. I mean, it's like I go through phases now where it's like but I have to like seek it out. It can't be. I think what my problem was, I watch more now because I wound up muting like all of my friends on Instagram and shit because it was so much comedy that I was like, and I would associate it with being on my phone, and I hate that my phone is like totally controls my life.
Sure.
So I muted all of them, and now it's like I will watch specials again, and I'll like, I'll go look for something. But I also don't like watching comedy that's shorter than like 30 seconds, or whatever. Like I want to engage with it, and I have a really hard time with that.
Got it.
So it's like, I haven't watched like Jessica Levin's special yet, and she's one of my favorites, and I'm like looking forward to watching that. But like. Before, it took me, like, I went through, like, 3 years where I was like, outside of, like, being in a room, I don't want to watch comedy. Because, like, that's the other thing is, like, by default, I watch a lot of comedy. And
I don't know. I'm, like, I've probably in my life, probably watched less than 30 specials.
When I was, like, new, and even before, when I was in high school, I was, like, stand-up, like, there was a point where, like, dude, I remember in high school, I saw Zach Galifianakis' Live at the Purple Onion in San Francisco, and I was like, oh, this is amazing, and it was like, but the first thing I had ever heard that, like, totally, like, changed my brain on stand-up, are you guys David Cross guys?
I love Mr. Show, and I love that.
Mr. Show's brilliant.
Yeah, I haven't watched a ton of his stand-up, though.
Dude, he's got an album called Shut Up You Fucking Baby that I, like, was obsessed with that CD. It was a CD, like, in my car, and I listened to it obsessively, and he then did, so then Zach Galifianakis did Purple Onion, and I was like, I love this absurd shit, and this crazy, like, this can be anything thing. Cross then came out with Bigger and Blacker, and I was like, oh, fuck, this is another one of those things that I was like, I didn't know you could do this. And then I got into Marin, and I was like, oh, yeah, dude, fuck, there it is, slipping right into the voice of, like, I can do this.
Yeah.
And how did...
You got to work with Marin, didn't you?
Not work with him, but we've... I mean, there's I got arrested at the border of Vancouver, and then got dinner with Mark Maron right after. But yeah,
Sure.
no, I never like worked with him, but he has like been very nice to me over the years.
Gotcha.
Like when I first started out, and I was like a fucking blackout alcoholic, and I was like, I want to get sober. This girl broke up with me. I don't know what to do. He like DM'd me and was like, all right, no, and he was very nice to me. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, dude, that's the best part about comedy is like, and it's. The worst part now is like everybody is accessible, like it's so weird now. Like there just was not Instagram it was all Facebook, and it was like people's personal pages. So it'd be like, all right, cool, I'm going to DM this guy about a show. I know who our mutual friends are. I know where he went to high school. I like all this shit, and it's just so different now.
Yeah.
But it used to be, like, you could Facebook message, like, Jim Gaffigan or whatever.
Yeah.
And, comedy wasn't very cool, so it was like, yeah, they'll message you back. Yeah. Anyways, but no, I didn't get to work with him, but, yeah. But it's cool.
Cool. But, I mean, yeah. Dude, just in general, I think that kind of helps, or something. I just haven't watched much stand up in general. And I've never really listened to any podcast like and I think that kind of back to the whole writing thing. I don't know. I think it's better to try. Often, it has to be funny, but it's better to write interesting.
Oh yeah, dude. I agree with that 100%.
Because if people, that's what you get. If you have something that's funny, that's like, I don't know. I think that's how you get acts that sound the same and acts that sound different. Like
Sure.
if you're writing for interesting and then you make it funny,
yeah,
that will be something people haven't seen before.
Yes.
If you just go, this is things we all think is funny.
Yeah.
You've seen that album a million
Well, you
times.
know what the cheat is? You live a life where it's all for the story, and then, bro, I don't have to think of jokes. Yeah, dude, this is gonzo journalism, man. But yeah, no, I totally agree, and it's not only that interesting is what people remember.
Yeah.
That's so scary because like I feel like I'm leveling off in interesting, and I'm like, oh no, I got to get back out there. I got to start drinking again. I got to tear it up. I got to mix it up.
That can't possibly be the lesson.
Well, see, no, now
That can't be your takeaway from this.
No, dude. I do want to talk about this Phish thing though.
Yeah, what's up?
Because-
yeah.
Because speaking of you said that line to me that fucking killed me.
Oh yeah.
Killed me.
That was the hardest I think I made someone laugh all year.
That was so fucking
That's
funny.
writing right there, baby.
That was so funny. But you have talked about it. Probably.
Yeah, dude. No, you won me the New York Comedy Festival.
What?
You won me that New York Comedy is because I started working on that bit about us.
You talked about it?
Yeah, man.
Oh, that
Well,
fucking rules.
I talked about that in my and the funny thing is I combined these two stories and this is actually everyone in this room made that happen. And this is another one of those aside things. Okay, a couple months ago, I went with my brother to a Leon Bridges concert at Forest Hills, and I went to go get a poster. And I go, hey, how much is the poster? And like the joke, this is the joke from there. I was talking about. I was like, how much is the poster? And the guy was like, it's $40 for the poster and $5 for the tube that you put it in. And then my joke is like, I was like, in that case, just the tube, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And whatever. I thought that was a funny, dumb joke. I was doing it before, and I was telling our Phish story. And then David was like, why don't you just put that in the Phish story?
You want to tag if you do?
Well,
Sorry, go
wait,
ahead.
just let me say this thing. Anyway, and that starts to work really well. And I tell that in the final. And that tube joke that I put inside that Phish story from Tube got the biggest laugh of the entire night. And it went so well. I was like, I think I won the competition.
That's awesome.
Because of my dumb tube joke. that I
Dog, you
put
want
in.
another dumb tube joke? Because Tube is a Phish song.
now we're here full
there's
circle.
Tube, there's also First Tube. And, bro, they're great songs, too. And I can look and see if they played them at that show. I've got the set list.
I know.
But
Setlist FM.
no, the Live Phish app. I actually have the show.
Oh, nice.
So I can listen, and I know the part in the song was Cavern when Max dipped. I know when it happened.
Yeah.
I can pinpoint the moment it happened because it was set to song 1. Cavern is what they opened with, and you freaked, I guess, because I went to the bathroom.
He only made it through the first set.
Yeah, well,
Really?
we sat next to a real shitbag of a guy who sucked.
Yeah.
Sucked. And I was pretty fed up with this guy, too, at set break, because he was trying to fuck with us because we were on mushrooms, and I wanted to be like, hey, bitch, this is day 5 of 7 for me. All right? I know how to handle my shit.
Yeah.
Okay?
Then I was like, this is day 1 of 1, and you've won. I mean, I mean, he absolutely he accomplished his mission because you left for the bathroom and he started to talk to me, and I was like, this is not in the cards. I was like, I gotta go. I was like, this
Dude,
sucks.
well, because, I don't know. I guess you haven't heard my part of it. Was, my phone was busted.
Right.
My phone would not turn on. I don't know what. And it was, just fucked. And I go to guest services looking for him because I can't get a hold of him, and I'm really nervous that he's on drugs, and it's on me because I took him, and I'm like, fuck. I'm responsible. I have to be like the good person here. So I go to guest services, and I'm like trying to explain my phone doesn't work, and they're like, well, we can plug it in. In the meantime, who are you looking for? And dude, I pulled my ID out. I was like, I'm looking for a guy named Max Fine. And they're like, what? And I was like, he's a different guy. And they're just looking at me like, the fuck are you talking about, man? Like, I'm like, well, there's a guy, he's got my name, but look, man, we're both on mushrooms.
I swear he's real.
I swear he's real. And they're like, sir, just go back to your seat. Like, I'm like, yeah, but if I can't find him, I'm not going to know who to talk to. My phone is not working. And they're like trying to charge it, and it will not turn on. It's like broken.
I mean, meanwhile, I'm at the Times Square Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles
Well,
showing.
dude, and then I'm just like fucking kind of lost because I'm like, all right, well, I can't really go back and enjoy the concert because I'm worried about you. I'm like, he's somewhere out here, man. He's somewhere out here. He's passed out in a bathroom stall. He doesn't know what's going on. I'm worried as fuck. And then I can't get my phone to turn on, so I can't find anybody else at the concert.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, well, I'm not going back to that fucking guy down there.
Because now his trickery's going to work on me. I'm all stressed out.
Yeah, well, I didn't know what happened. In my head, I was like, I didn't know what happened with that guy. I thought Max just freaked out. And so at that point, I'm like kind of wandering around MSG, trying to figure it out. And I'm pulling people aside. I'm like, hey, looking for a guy that he has glasses and my name. And people are just like, what the fuck are you talking about? A lot of people were they weren't like, what the fuck? They were like, cool, man. Right on, dude.
Me too.
Yeah, me too, bro. They're fucking shredding right now, man.
I feel like I'm splitting up into all sorts of people.
Dude, that's because they're about to play Split Open and Melt, bro. And that's fucking... but yeah, dude, and because my line is just about like, if you think like looking in the mirror is hard on mushrooms, like try finding yourself as a cooler version. Because like, I mean, dude, knowing that you were at the movies watching the fucking turtles. Meanwhile, the Phish are over here, bro. We've got all kinds of aquatic life in Manhattan this night.
You handle the fish, I'll take the turtles.
Yeah, dude. But I never really got to ask, did you like the music?
No.
Oh.
No, man. No, I mean,
I really think you got to go again.
No.
When it's outdoors.
That's,
Okay.
Yeah.
Outdoors is great, and that guy's not there.
For sure.
Because that guy
I mean-
really did harsh the vibe.
Yeah. I mean, it was... yeah, that was something, man. I mean, that was...
Yeah, dude.
I mean,
it's magic. It's purity in its only form. It's awesome. It's awe-inspiring. It is the moment.
Did they have those like animatronic whales and dolphins?
No,
floating around?
that was like April of like 2022, I think.
Yeah.
We went in August
sure?
of 2023. Was when I took you.
So
Yeah,
they
dude.
stopped doing that? Cause
Well, that was a New Year's thing. So
Oh.
like they missed every New Year's they do a big gag.
yeah.
Right, and COVID took New Year's out, so they did their New Year's run in April of 2022, and that's when they did that.
Okay, because
Yeah.
that looked awesome.
It is awesome.
Yeah.
Everything they do is awesome. They're fucking amazing. It's the only thing that matters, and it's light and love, and it is community and unity, bro.
Well, I want to see what you feel about this because I'm a Ween fan.
Love that.
And so do you not feel like the fan bases are enemies a little bit?
Well, I think that Ween people... Wieners.
Careful.
Careful. I think wieners. Is that what they call them?
No, but they should. But like, I don't think they even have a name.
If people aren't calling Ween fans wieners, I want money on the merch on that, dude, because wieners is hilarious for a band that's as goofy as Ween.
Yeah,
is.
they'd be about it.
I mean, well, it's because like Phish covers "Roses Are Free,"
Yeah.
and they like. I think that Ween people feel the same way about Ween that Phish people feel about Phish, but
Yeah.
I think it's totally different
I think so.
because Phish is creating in the moment. And
Yeah.
Ween is just like, yeah, we're lazy. I'm kidding. I'm good, but
Okay. No, I mean, Ween does. They like,
they do everything.
and they add to their songs too, like
Totally.
live. Like it's not. Anyway, I'm not going to defend Ween here, but
No,
they're sick.
I love that.
Yeah.
You should defend Ween. I think that's great, dude.
Thanks, man.
Why not? I think we should be way less ashamed of the things we love.
Let's do this. We'll all go to a Phish concert, and then we'll all go to a Ween concert.
I would do that.
And see which one Max
Obviously.
likes better.
What?
Phish.
Why? am-
It's gonna be Phish.
Oh man, that
Because you know what? At least there are young people at Phish concerts.
Dude, come on. There's some young ones at Ween.
At Ween?
Sometimes.
Yeah, dude.
some young wieners.
We're scattered.
Ugh.
Scattered Wieners, dude.
That's a
You
good
look-
band name.
Scattered Wieners is a great Ween cover band
Yeah,
name.
for sure.
Oh.
And if I knew how to play music, that's for sure what I would do when I was older. Is like be in a Ween cover band. That's got to be the most fun band to like be a cover band for, because like you could just kind of like you don't have to be that good.
Well, that's true, but you have to be like pretty tapped into like certain instruments and shit.
Yeah.
But like my favorite dude, I mean, I know Phish cover bands, and it's like, yeah, but the whole thing about Phish is not the songs, it's the jams, man.
Yeah.
You can't be covering jams, man. Although there are some cover bands that will cover their jams, and it's crazy.
I can't remember what they.
That's the most pothead thing I've ever heard.
I can't remember
The
their
way
name.
you said jams,
Jams, man.
but then just snap back and realize. But there are some cover bands that will cover that. Cover.
Yeah,
It was such a.
Well, there's you might know the name of this because there's a really popular Phish cover band in Florida that like they just full time.
Not
Dude.
Reprise.
No, they're like I can't even remember the name of them, but they're just like I think they're pretty much just in Florida, or they're in Florida a lot, and that's just their job. Like they sell out
Yeah.
everywhere, and like
Well, there's like Pink Talking Fish that does like Pink Floyd, Talking Heads, and Fish.
that's kind of cool.
That's really cool.
Yeah,
dude.
I apologize. That's really cool.
It's really cool. Max, how do you feel about the Talking Heads?
I'm not familiar with any of their work.
Dude.
No, you are.
Yes, yeah, you don't know it, but dog. Oh, I haven't talked about this with anybody. I went and saw my friend's one-man show a few weeks ago, and I'm in line outside, and it's at the Soho Playhouse. And dude,
Is it Graham K's?
no, it was Kyle Ayers.
Okay.
And I'm in line, and David Byrne was behind me, and he's wearing this like denim jump. This is the Talking Heads guy.
Qu'est-ce que c'est? I knew that one. Psycho Killer.
Psycho Killer, qu'est-ce que c'est?
Mhm.
Great. Yep.
You know, and the days go by.
And the water,
Oh,
water
oh,
flowing
absolutely.
under, grinding the blue again. It's
How did I get here?
yeah. This is not my beautiful house. This is not my beautiful wife. Dude, that was one of the most fun concert experiences I've ever been. Movie experiences. A couple of us went and saw Stop Making Sense in the theater. And, dude, I was, like, standing up the whole time and dancing the whole time. It
That's
was
awesome.
awesome.
That's beautiful.
It was so cool, dude. But, yeah, dude, Talking Heads is, like, the most brilliant fucking music of all. It's, like, arguably one of the most important bands of the 20th century, in my opinion. And,
Wait, did you talk to David Byrne?
dude, so he's behind me, and at one point he goes, "Does anybody want any apples?" And I said, "I'm good."
What?
Yeah.
I would have taken it.
Well, dude, I was like, I don't need an apple right now.
Yeah.
I just said I'm good. But that was my big moment with David Byrne. I was like, I'm good, man.
I mean, you kind of blew it.
No.
He would have been like, "You're all right, man. What's your name?"
"What's your name?" You want tickets to my one? Dude, I read an article.
How did you get here?
Yeah.
Uber?
But Phish covers 2 Talking Head songs regularly. They do Cities, and then they do Cross-Eyed and Painless, and it fucking rips when they do. But anyways, yeah, dude. But like, I just read this article about him. Apparently, when he was planning his last Broadway show, he'd have the cast over at his apartment, which was like he'd sit on the floor and eat a quart of ice cream. And I was like, he's just like me. Like that's my favorite thing to do. Do you guys? How many pints do you guys go through a night?
I'm not a big pint of ice cream type of guy. I like an ice cream sandwich.
I love. can I tell you something really fucking big?
Yeah.
This is what I've been doing.
All right.
You probably get everything at Trader Joe's, don't you?
No.
No? Okay. You got to go and get a pint of, how do you feel about coffee ice cream?
Love it.
Pint of Haagen-Dazs coffee ice cream. And then this is where you're going to really get crazy. You're going to get a package of Pepperidge Farm chocolate chip, the Montauk chocolate chip cookies, the soft-baked ones.
Yeah.
And you're going to make ice cream sandwiches with the coffee ice cream and that. Or you can get the Captive, a double chocolate cookies. Those are also good with it. But the coffee and the chocolate fucking rips, dude.
That sounds...
It's so good.
That sounds
I do
delicious.
that every night. And it rocks.
Can I tell you what? Sprinkle a little bit on the edges. Sprinkle a little bit of instant coffee on the edges. I swear to God.
That sounds really good,
Yeah.
actually.
I swear to God.
Oh, do you ever use that for steak?
No.
Dude, coffee rub steak is a thing. I've never tried it, but I've also never
Report
bought
back
it.
to me.
But yeah, let me know how it goes, dude, because I've never bought instant coffee.
Yeah. I know. I actually, we just recently inherited a coffee maker, so I've been an instant coffee guy because I didn't have a coffee maker, but I might switch over to the real stuff.
Dude, it'll change your life, man. Good coffee is that's my big thing. There is a very real part of me that is considering trying to get a job as a coffee roaster. I want to learn how to roast coffee, and I want to get involved with coffee.
You want to put your hand in the beans?
Dude, kind of.
Yeah.
I want to feel the oils on the beans and be like, yeah, it's a Sumatra or whatever, right? I want to know. I want to fucking, because that shit, I drink so much coffee, dude. I drink 12 cups of coffee every day. Mm-hmm. And it's the only thing that I truly love.
You go hot?
Hot, yeah. I like cold. I mean, obviously I like iced coffee. But if I'm doing iced coffee, dude, Dunkin' Donuts is the best iced coffee on the planet. It's not even worth fucking going to a good shop. But for hot coffee, I like to make my own, or I'll go to a fancy fucking place for it.
Dude, you know where has a good, surprisingly good, I don't know if it's iced coffee or cold brew, but it's dead cheap and it's this big. I found out on a road trip, Wendy's. Wendy's does a giant cold brew for $2 or $1.98.
You know, it's so funny. I never think about Wendy's as a breakfast place, but I know people are going to breakfast there.
Yeah, they started it 3 years ago.
Yeah, dude, and people love it, but it's just I have never McDonald's. It doesn't. I'm yeah. I get this. This is what you're supposed to do, but if I'm driving by a Wendy's, the last thing I'm doing is fucking getting eggs here. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? But iced coffee sounds pretty good.
This is a road trip hack because
Okay.
it does it. They serve it throughout the night, so you could get 11 p.m. giant cold brew.
That sounds great. I mean, damn, because I do have all of the rewards for everything. You guys got the Wendy's app?
No.
I don't know if I've ever ate at a Wendy's.
What?
That doesn't surprise me.
I also don't drink coffee.
That doesn't surprise me either, but I don't get it. I think,
Never.
why not?
Just never got into it.
Have you tried it?
Yep.
You don't like it?
I don't want to like it.
Why?
I guess I get by without it. I don't have any caffeine in general. It's I don't know. I like not doing that, I guess.
Do you know how powerful you would be if you had 1 cup of coffee? Just one.
I mean, yeah, probably. I mean, yeah, they'd probably
I
fire
think
me.
we should go get an espresso shot after this.
No,
Let's go.
No,
Let's go to Variety.
Whoa,
Oh, dude, variety's great.
man, that's yeah. It'd probably feel pretty awesome.
You have no idea. You would be electric, especially if you started now
Yeah.
that you've gone this far. This is the kind of thing where you're going to turn your brain on hyperspeed. This is cocaine and Adderall with 0 of the downsides.
Never done those either.
That's fine. You don't have to do. Don't do those.
I know.
Don't do those. You've got coffee available. It's way cheaper, and you can make it yourself, and it's so good.
But-
well, hold on. There's the social aspect of coffee.
Right.
There's so much you're missing out on by not being a coffee guy, Max.
No, I know. I'm good.
Getting coffees.
Getting coffee. That's my go-to first date.
Yeah.
Getting coffee?
No, that's that's good.
It's great.
Yeah.
It's great, Max.
No, it's
And you could be, think about all the first dates you could be closing.
Oh my.
You could be a closer, Max. If you just had one cup of coffee every day, your brain would be outrageous.
Oh.
You have no idea what you're
You might talk
capable of.
normal.
Oh.
Yeah, you stop mumbling for sure.
Bro, you telling me I'd close first dates?
Yes.
And no more
closer.
mumbling?
Yes.
Well, it's such a contradiction because coffee is for closers.
Coffee is for closers.
Why do we keep insinuating I'm an opener?
Well, it's not that everybody's an opener, but not everybody's a closer. It's kind of like a square and a rectangle.
Like, you know what? Actually, I completely understand what
Yeah,
you're
I know.
saying.
Yeah, because it's the whole thing. I can't remember which one is not always a one, but one's not always the other one, right?
Yeah,
a rectangle's always a square.
But a square isn't always a rectangle.
Yeah, because of it's the number of sides and the length of sides is really what's at debate here.
That's right. Because
Yeah,
if you want
we're
to do
so smart.
well, if you want to do full cycle sales, you
Sure.
got to be doing. First thing you got to do is SDR work, sales development. Okay, and then you got to be a cold caller, right? You're doing outside, inside. You're doing inside sales for the most part, and then after that, you're doing a demo. All right, that's the courtship, and then close is the second date.
Boom.
What?
That's my 5-step sales cycle to dating.
Understood. Oh, how's that going, man?
Terrible.
Understood.
Terrible. I have no money. I have no love in my life. No woman will have me because I have no money. I don't know, dude. I like can't figure it out. It's really starting to become a thing where I'm like, what the fuck, dude? I used to be such a little slut. Like, what happened to me? Where'd my slut game
Well,
go?
so do you want to still be a slut or you want to settle down?
That's the issue. Is like I want to settle down until I'm in a relationship, and the slut thing happened out of nowhere. Where I was like, "What the fuck is this? This is wild." But I don't know. I don't know how many people is a lot to sleep with. I have no idea. So I'm like
Dozens.
dozens.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's what some say.
That's what everyone says. That's the thing.
How many dozens?
Yo, what's your body count?
I know.
You know?
Yeah. So if somebody else goes first, I'll go second.
I know too, but it's not as impressive.
But impressive. This is where I start to get a little weird about it. Is like, is it impressive or is it so obvious I'm trying to fill a hole in my heart? Like.
It depends who you ask.
Well, I'm asking y'all.
Well, I mean,
that's a tricky one right there. Max Fine's on the pod today. Do I? No, man. I mean, I think it'd more be the drinking would be what I'd be concerned about.
What?
What? Can I just amend what? Because when I said impressive, I imagine it's impressive. You know your number because it's high.
Okay.
I meant I'm not impressive because my number's low. It's easy to remember it.
Oh, okay. Well,
Oh shit.
yeah, man. What's your body? Wait.
No,
Actually, let's
no,
not
no,
miss out on
that's-
this. The
no.
fuck were you talking about with the drinking?
The fuck are you on, man?
What?
You got him nervous, Matt. You got him in a corner, Max.
Sorry, man. He was Japanese.
What's up? Oh boy, yeah.
Get at him like dice.
That's dope.
Sorry.
That was cool. That was.
He smoked the joint like dice.
Yeah. Anyways,
Play.
what were you talking about with the drinking?
You were.
That was sass, by the way.
That was sass. Thank you. No, well, you said something about like all the sleeping is like trying to fill a hole in your heart. And
it's better than drinking, is what you said?
Yeah,
I
I just said drinking and didn't get the point across, but I was like, it's bad.
No, I understand now, but it is like at a certain point, though, the beautiful part about drinking and destruction is when you like where I was at with it, I was alone, right? So I was only hurting myself. With like sex, it does become like, oh, there is somebody else involved.
True.
And
No, that's true.
that gets trickier. And it's also, it's like food, right? It's like people with food. Like, I've got food issues, too. And it's like, you can't live without food.
Right.
So, and, you know, you can't live without sex, they say. But I am proving them wrong every fucking minute of the last long time. Anyways, but yeah, so it's not like drinking where it's like, yeah, cutting drinking, like, definitely made my life better.
Right.
Cutting sex accidentally, I guess I'm an incel. Here I am, dude, coming out as an involuntary celibate.
Welcome.
Thanks, man. Good to be here. And I
Max
guess,
fine on the pod.
yeah, dude, it's nice being in the basement with the boys.
Yes.
But
You're safe here.
I know, I feel we got motocross on the TV. No girls allowed. This is awesome.
They're not into this. It's too dangerous.
Totally. But yeah, man. Yeah. So I don't know. I guess, is it better than drinking in some ways?
Yes.
You know, I remember everything.
No, yeah, that's no. Okay.
Yeah.
Guys, can I run something by you
Please.
real quick?
Couldn't say it better myself.
Max, are you familiar with a fart bag?
Like farting into a bag?
No.
Is that crazy?
No, it's a good guess.
I can't believe just the cup for what it is and how much it's not that. But it does sound exactly like David's farting in a bag.
That's what it sounds like. A puke bag is something you puke into.
And Max, I have heard fart bag hundreds of times in the past couple weeks, and that thought has not crossed my mind one time. It
Well,
does sound like no, show.
It's a little device
What?
that you carry in your hand to fart unlimitedly. You got to use it against your palm. You see that? That's the
Yes.
butthole. Yeah. Okay, you're getting it. You're getting it.
And that's his
That was
fart bag.
See, that was one you got to wipe after. But oh my, you're a natural. Most people can't get this right away. You got this.
Yeah, well, I played accordion.
So I got this recently, and I ordered it online
From where?
from a magic shop.
Oh, yeah. The only place selling it.
Yeah.
You can't even get this on Walmart.
No. This is, you got to order specialty. Sure. And so, anyway, I was like really, because I
didn't want to walk into a magic shop and ask?
No, I mean they would have greeted me with open arms, obviously.
Totally.
But it was. I saw a video online of Leslie Nielsen like farting a bunch in an interview, and then in the comments I found out he had one of these, and I was like,
I know that interview.
Yeah,
It's one of the funniest interviews of all
it's
time.
so funny. He's like, I had a bad piece of sandwich.
Yeah. Have you seen that?
Yes, he showed it.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
I showed.
funny.
So that's why I ordered this, because I saw that and I was like, I want to be that.
Yeah.
And I got it, and I was like, I'm so excited to take this to work, and so I finally remembered to bring it to work today. And so today we had a meeting, a pre-opening meeting, and I was like, I'm gonna like find the perfect moment to like in between my manager like giving the speech. And so he's like, guys, we had a great morning today. We had no call outs. Right, like that. And then I was waiting for uproarious laughter. But instead everyone turns to me and looks at me with pure disgust.
Dude, oh my God. I can't tell what's worse. Like being the guy that starts a slow clap that nobody else joins, or being the guy who nobody appreciated his fart joke.
Dude, literally. It was the perfect octave. It was everything. And then like everyone stopped and looked, and then it threw my manager off. He's like,
No way.
he was like, okay, where was I? And then they just went back to the meeting. No one addressed. And I hit the perfect. I went, excuse me. Which I was like, that's going to get the laugh. Nothing. And then it just.
Shit, now you're just the guy that farted in the meeting.
Well, it made it. Yes. Yes, but
and
it
it
also
bombed.
People are talking about this at home. Like there is somebody going home to their husband or wife and being like, "Honey, we had a team meeting today, and this guy farted in the middle of it, and everybody it slowed down productivity.
everybody hated him.
Everybody was. So did people know it was fake?
A couple people knew it was fake, and but most people didn't. My manager certainly didn't, and I'd like, I kept
How
it
much was this?
$10, and there's a number on the bottom that we called.
What?
Yeah, there's a number. It's like 1-800-FART or something like that.
What does the number do?
Well, because we tried a prank call on the podcast. We called it, and my idea was I was gonna say mine's broken. It's only doing queefs. And I was like, that's going to be hilarious.
Dude, can we do a prank call?
Yeah, who should? Yeah.
Are
you good at them?
I fucking love them.
Dude, okay.
But, like, I used to be really good at it. But, like, dude, I would do it as a kid, but it'd be like I'd call people up at, like, 2 a.m.,
Yeah.
like strangers, and be like, I would make phone calls in Chattanooga, Tennessee, and be like, yeah, you recently visited the Chattanooga Aquarium, and you were automatically entered into a raffle, and I'm so excited to tell you you won. And it'd be like 3 a.m. People like, oh, what? No. Well, and they'd get all excited, and then I didn't know where to go from there.
Yeah,
and I'd be like,
That's the problem.
I mean, dude, I do have a couple phone numbers that are of like people who we should not call, but
Yeah.
we could.
I mean, I'm if you're down to take the lead, I'll try to
Or
play.
do you guys have anybody you want to prank phone call?
Let me look through my phone.
Because like I would love to do that. I haven't done one in a long time, and I feel like I'd be good at it. I feel like I can make up a story in the middle of it.
Right.
Hey, I'm your
Father.
I'm your dad. Does this sound like yours? Like father, like daughter.
My move when I would prank call as a youth is I would do the soundboards.
Oh, I didn't have the technology for soundboards as a kid. I had voices. I was also, dude, I would do this one. I used to fuck with a friend of mine as this guy, Tommy Gunn. And Tommy Gunn was always talking like this. Tommy Gunn was, dude, we'll go to the movies. We'll get some fucking Milk Duds, kid. I'm showing up in the Mini Cooper, Tommy Gunn style, red and black. We got some papas from an Indian kid. We're gonna get weird tonight, kid. And I made a friend of mine go crazy because I called him as this guy every week. I was like, I'm coming to town, kid. I need you to get ready, bro. Because when I arrive, I'm coming, and I'm bringing the bitches, kid. I'm bringing all the bitches. And this guy was like, at a certain point, kind of believed that he knew this guy. And because he thought it was me at first, but then I would call him from 2 different numbers and do like no, dude, I'm here on the other line. What's up, bro? It's Tommy. No, man, I'm just waiting for you. Like, and I would just like gaslight him essentially.
That's
I mean, that's good stuff.
what was I? Oh, have you guys seen on there's like on Instagram there's a guy that calls different people and like businesses with a Tony Soprano AI, and then he'll have like I saw a video the other day of Tony Soprano trying to book a flight, and it was the funniest thing ever. He's like the lady's like, "Where are you going?" And he's like, he was trying to book a flight from Newark to New York, and they're like, "We don't do that." And he goes, "What do you think this is some type of joke?" Like it was like them arguing, and he just kept saying he was trying to fly to Newark, and they'd ask him where, and he would say from Newark. It was really funny.
No, I haven't seen that. I mostly on Instagram. I've got a lot of mostly like Phish stuff.
Right.
It's a lot of Phish, basketball. It's there's a spider monkey named Kiki that I follow. What else am I getting into on Instagram? Every time I open it up, I just lose my mind, so I try not to. Yeah. Yeah.
For sure.
I mean,
Yeah, man.
we could call the butcher shop I used to work at in Jacksonville, Florida.
Yup. Because guess who needs a party platter? I need 36 thin slices of salami and 42 medium slices. Do you have prosciutto cotto? Or is it de Parma? Oh, my son's allergic to cotto. Hey, you ever get your finger sliced off in the meat slicer? Ugh, isn't that the worst when you lose an inch of skin? Like you're, like the Count of Monte Cristo. You got a pound of flesh in the meat grinder. Specialty burgers.
Dude, I watched people. I saw a guy, his whole hand got sucked into the meat grinder, and then his fingers were hanging on by a string, and he's just like, "God damn it!" That was his reaction because he's like, because he was like, "Now they're gonna fucking drug test me."
Dude, I do miss having nut job coworkers. I guess comedy's pretty good, but I had this woman when I worked at Dunkin' Donuts who, this was so fucking funny. So my managers at Dunkin' Donuts were these twin brothers named Andre and George. They were Brazilian guys. They were identical twins. They both managed my Dunkin' Donuts that I worked at, and they would fuck around with you by being the other one for whatever.
Yeah.
And then we had this old woman named Sandy who was stealing the tips. And Sandy was this old lady, and she'd be like, "Everything bagel, cream and cheese," and it just fucking made me laugh. She was so nice, but whatever. But these guys would yell at her, just yell at her. And one day I'm working with her, and she looks upset, and she's like, it's just, I was like, "What's going on?" She's like, "I'm just having a rough day." She's like, "My sons, they don't respect me." I was like, "What do your sons do?" They're like, "They're Andre and George." And I was like, "What?" What? These guys would yell at her and call her by her first name, and it's their mom. And it was fucking crazy, dude. And the person, Michael Rowland, is who I worked there with, and we were like, "What the fuck, dude? This is nuts." I got him this job. I was like, "No, this place is cool." There was always so much drama at Dunkin' Donuts, dude. There was also, man, I would be there alone, and I would just invite all my friends over for free shit, and I would put vodka in the Coolada slushy machine. And make these vodka slushies and eat donuts like a king. I would chain smoke cigarettes outside, and nobody comes into Dunkin' Donuts after 4 p.m. in the suburbs of Atlanta.
Yeah.
So I would just be hanging out there chain smoking with my boys, and every time someone would come, I'd be like, "Fuck you want, bro?" Yo, dude. I'm pretty good at, I could tell a person's political persuasions by how they took their coffee.
Really?
Yeah.
What are the key ins?
Cream is liberal.
Yeah.
Sugar is Republican. And dude, you could always tell, are they cream and sugar? They're centrist. They're moderate.
Yeah.
But if some fucking lunatic gets all sugar, who's doing all sugar, no cream? Those are the people you got to watch out for, dude. Those are people. That's not how you drink coffee, Max. I know you've never done this before, but this is not how you drink coffee.
Learning is occurring.
That's right. But dude, I'm trying to think of some other cool coworkers I had. Oh, I did have a coworker at Dunkin' Donuts that was like, it's like, "Yeah, I'm going out with this girl," and this is a guy who I only knew through Dunkin' Donuts. He was 22 maybe, and I was 16. I'd never hung out with this guy, never would hang out with this guy. But he was like, "Yeah, man, don't tell anybody this, but I go down on girls sometimes."
Dude, you exposed his secret. I think the best coworker of all time is you ever have the compulsive liar coworker?
Yeah.
That's where you just egg him on to hear how absurd his stories get.
Oh, I've never had a coworker like that, but there's a guy that I went to high school with like that.
Yeah.
And I've been that guy a few times for sure. When I'm like, oh fuck. Like that's why you live the life to get the stories, so you're never in that position. But yeah, no, I've had. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Well, I was just gonna say this, and like I think this guy is like more extreme than you would than you would be. Like he'd like tell stories about like him like 10 guys trying to beat him up at once, and he knocks them all out, like that type of thing.
Oh.
But my favorite thing ever was one time I went out with him drinking, and when he got drunk, he was this white guy named Zach, and he started talking in a Jamaican accent, and he told me that that's how he really talks, and he just talks all white at work to like fit in.
Dude, that's hilarious. That's awesome.
He's like, "This how me really be, man."
He just speaks in patois when he's outside.
Literally, and he tried to say it was because he grew up on a Jamaican block.
Bro, oh my God. Yeah. How old were you?
Bro, we were like fucking 23.
Maybe he mumbles.
Maybe.